And welcome back to Monday Night Football, episode number.
Lost count.
We've lost count.
We made it to the end of the regular season.
We made it through the regular season.
We made it to the playoffs.
We did make it to the playoffs.
Playoffs, baby.
Everybody made the playoffs. First round state playoffs got through. 13 teams out of the area, out of the 16 teams made it. Overall, we had 9 teams advance to the second round.
9-4, I'll take that.
9-4.
That's good odds.
That's good stuff right there.
Christian Heritage lost the nail biter with like less than 10 seconds left.
4 seconds left.
Oh, 4 seconds left. Wow. So
our heart goes out to you,
Rachel. We feel for you and Christian Heritage. North Murray girls went up against a tough Oconee County team.
Man, that was going to be a tall assignment right there.
Yeah.
And then let's see.
Same thing for Murray County boys.
Murray County boys.
Drew Oconee County.
County. Yeah, I lost 8-0 to that one. Dalton High girls losing to River Ridge. That was that game right there. River Ridge is not a 4 seed. I don't care what anyone says. That they probably, if they came out of our region, they would have been a 1 seed. Plain and simple. But and then we got a lot of boys games. Me and Todd brought the Takis because there's a lot of hot and spice in this going out there. You want to try some spicy?
I'm not a spice. I'm not a Takis person.
And we heard a lot. We heard from you guys. Mm-hmm. Some spicy. Y'all gave us some spicy
feedback. We hear you.
Spicy feedback. We hear you. So
we'll adjust accordingly.
We will adjust accordingly. But with that, let's go ahead and look at that scoreboard so we can see all the games that took place this past week.
Is this where I get to read all the wrong scores?
Yeah, that's what Roy can't read.
I can read it.
All right, Dalton Academy, the Fighting Ruries, go out 3-0 over Barrow County. Christian Heritage, like we said, close loss 3-2 to Wesleyan. North Murray, that's a boys score, 2-1 over Hart County. Coahulla Creek, 4-2 over Monroe. Murray County, unfortunately, Goose Egg to Oconee, 6. Southeast, putting a 10 spot up against Hampton.
Did Roy call that?
I don't know if he did. Northwest, another 10 spot over Fayette County.
Did he call that one too?
Dalton 3-2 over Centennial. And on the girls' side, we got the Colts 2, East Jackson 1. North Murray, great season for the girls over there, bowing out 6-0 to Oconee County, another powerhouse. And then Northwest wearing out Hampton, Southeast wearing out Fayette County, and then Dalton losing a tough game to a really strong River Ridge.
And let's go ahead and show you. We're going to show this twice, but we're going to go ahead and show some upcoming games really quick, and then in the middle of the show we'll show that. So Larry, there you go. So here's the upcoming games we got this week. We actually have a game tonight going on here by the time
while we record.
Yeah. We got Coahulla Creek girls versus Jackson. Coahulla Creek just beat East Jackson, so if they beat Jackson, they take the Jackson State title.
Take over all of Jackson County.
And then tomorrow we got 3 games. We got Dalton Academy boys playing at home versus Lanier at 5. North Murray boys playing at home versus Peace County at 6. You got Creek boys going down to Morgan County at tomorrow. That's away 6 p.m. Wednesday, Southeast versus Islands. They're going down to Savannah. Don't go to Tybee. You may get distracted down there. So hopefully Coach Close and then we can keep them, but they'll be at 3 p.m. Northwest girls, Bainbridge, 4:30 p.m. Dalton boys versus Lakeside Evans. Roy's probably going to be another good matchup. We'll discuss that in the next segment or two. They're playing at home at 7:30. And then Thursday, Southeast boys playing those syrup makers of Cairo, not Egypt, but Georgia at 5:30 p.m. That's a home game. And then Northwest going down to Thomas County Central, where they have the only Whataburger in all of Georgia currently. So get some Whataburgers if you're down there, boys, because
Victory Whataburgers.
Victory Whataburger. Get that Whataburger McChicken or a breakfast on a bun. If you know what Whataburger's about, you guys know what it's about. Roy, do you know what about Whataburger?
The spicy ketchup. That's what I usually get.
Oh, okay.
You think ketchup is spicy?
So with that, we're going to get ready to go to commercial break. When we come back from commercial break, we're going to have highlights from Dalton Academy with an interview with Coach Rui Alvarez. We're going to discuss a little bit of Christian Heritage in North Murray. And with that, we're going to commercial break. Yeah, don't worry about that.
From our family to yours, WDNN TV, Northwest Georgia's only local TV station resource. Our mission is to honor our godly heritage through programming that uplifts, edifies, and unifies our local community. Call us for all your business advertising. 706-278-9713. WDNN TV. How can we help you?
Hi, I'm Francisco with Paniagua Auto Mall, inviting you to come and see our great selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Our wide selections change very quickly, and we have one of our best sources to find your perfect car, truck, or SUV. We offer easy financing and can help you establish your credit. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Dalton and Cleveland. Look no further, Paniagua Auto has the car, SUV, or truck you need.
Come see us or check us out online. Paniagua Auto Mall, where your dreams are driven.
And we are back. We're going to call this the Roy Alvaron segment. But really, when we say the Roy Alvaron segment, you know what that means, right? Well, it's a little curveball. We're going with the Dalton Academy. So, Roy,
The DA.
you were there at the game.
Yes.
You and I watched this game.
Yes.
We
Actually,
saw
the third game that I've been away from Dalton. I don't
Man,
know.
you are just
Uncharted
breaking
waters.
What you think about
uncharted
that?
waters.
I heard you call it the Dust Bowl there for a minute.
Yeah, man. For a while there, we were sitting on the visitor side because the home side's still been under construction, and it was so windy on Wednesday, and all that dirt and just come up. I mean, it was a very windy.
It sounds like you inhaled most of it.
Yeah, we'd see the ball. They'd kick it off, and it would just go about 30 yards.
30 yards, get stuck in the air, and it gets back this.
It reminds me of my 7. Whenever I'd hit it, it'd just go straight in the air and just drop down.
So, but you were there for the first half, so Dalton Academy came out fast.
Yes.
A la your high school Dalton, where they like to come out fast.
Yes. Rory, I guess he got the kids ready and hyped, and man, they went out and they just handled business right off the bat, right from the get-go.
They came out and scored. They second half, pretty much. I think second half we saw one shot on goal.
The keeper from Dalton Academy never touched the ball in the first half. Never touched it. It didn't get to him.
And you got to keep in mind they were playing on that wide field.
Could you guys tell? Did that really play an advantage for Academy?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did they
yes.
take advantage of all the space?
They took advantage. They were going as wide as possible. Barrow Arts and Science was trying to keep it tight, but Academy was stretching them out.
You can tell that's going to be a place, man. If you can get a lead on a team, it's going to be a lot easier to defend because you're going to be able to stretch them out, go to the corners.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot more room to run.
Yeah. So the game got a little chippy there as well.
A lot chippy.
There's a common theme. There was a ref there that did another game, Dalton girls, and he did the Northwest Southeast game. He just tends to let a little bit things go, but that game got a little bit chippy. There's been some words said. You'll see in the interview. If we can run to that interview. We were fortunate to interview Roy. I was the cameraman. Interviewed Rory after the game.
There you go, Roy.
Alrighty, we're over here with Coach Rory. Amazing game. Here we are on a Wednesday, 5 o'clock. Rory, just tell us what happened out there.
We're blessed. We got a couple goals early, I believe in the first 6 minutes. Then we played the game. The wind kind of killed it a little bit. The ball was going back and forth. We had really good moments. We were just not very, we weren't very clean on our finishing. And then in the second half, we had another opportunity. Andy Hernandez scored the third one. There's a couple opportunities, but we're dealing with a couple of injuries, and at the same time, they worked hard. They got the result, and it could have been more, but the guys got the job done.
That's great. Well, let me ask you. I was out there in the stands. What about that community support you got there?
I love it, man. To be honest with you, we never thought that we were gonna have this much support. But you know how they say, the more you win, the luckier you get.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So you know, it's amazing. It's amazing to to have my wife, my best friends, my close friends that I played in college with, have you guys that are doing a lot for our community right now, and just have our whole family, staff, and I mean, it's a wonderful feeling.
So, this is the first game that this school has won in regards to state. You go into the next round. How do you calm these kids down and get them set up for the next game?
Just how we always say, we treat every game as a final. It's been like that since day one. First time I remember we played Christian Heritage, we told them, I said, hey, this is not just your first game of the season, this is your first championship. So that's the way, to get them going, to let them know that, nothing in life is easy, you're going to have to work for it. Just give them love, keep them humble, and, we'll be back to training tomorrow, and, just keep going from there.
Let me ask you, this is just a personal question for me. When you go in halftime, you're up, they're starting to hit you, the ref's letting the game play. What are you telling your kids out there?
I'm telling them to keep their cool. We've been through worse. We've been through situations where there was a little bit of racism. We've been through, many other tough situations where, they called one of our players, being Mexican, where's your Mexican pride, build a wall. We've gone through it. We heard it all. We had a player, he was spit on during a game. We've gone through worse. So, I just tell them, hey, keep your cool. And the team that keeps their cool is the team that's going to win.
Well, that's a great response. I just want to let everybody know out there, today was an awesome game. Great pride in the Dalton Academy getting their first state playoff game. Congratulations, and go on to the next and do the community proud.
Hey, and let's not forget, Dalton High, they actually had tacos here. Coach Almodova, Brewery came through.
And we're back. And with that win, Dalton does advance to the second round. They will be playing a Lanier County at home tomorrow. Lanier County comes in with a 6-win, 7-loss, 1-tie record. So obviously Dalton Academy should be as a favorite. We also had two more games you want to talk about, Todd. Christian Heritage and North Murray.
Yeah, Christian Heritage. I mean, that was a team I expected to get out of the first round. They didn't. They lost a nail biter. Roy, you were there.
Yeah.
Tell us about that game.
And it's going to be that controversial call. I mean, when I got there, Christian Heritage was up, but then they were up 2-1. See, this one I don't understand. You got the linesman right there, 5 feet away from the call. He calls it one way. The ref, the center ref that's in the middle, 20 feet, 25 feet away from it, he calls it opposite way. He overrides them. Within that play, the other team scores 2-2.
Now, had Christian Heritage already kind of positioned themselves to get the throw in and kind of advanced up the field, and it was a quick turnover. Man, I tell you, in those transition to play, even late in the game with all the marbles, you think everybody's like mentally, you're tired, you're fatigued, and a quick change of play the other way in 4 seconds, and we see Christian Heritage bow. Great season for you guys there at Christian Heritage. Coach Boyd, exceptional job. Look forward to seeing you guys back next year and see what you got for us.
And North Murray boys, right? They came out. No, girls.
The boys came out with the dub.
Yeah. Came out with the dub. They will actually go on to the second round. They came out. They won 2-1 versus Hart County. Another tough region game. Chambers had mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he said, the region that Hart County comes out of, it's one of those where, seeds 2, 3, and 4 basically all lost to each other. Mm-hmm. So basically you're kind of getting like a strong number 2 seed. And, we saw this in these playoffs, and we try to tell people, don't look into the records, don't look into the seeds. We know that's hard not to do, but a great win for the North Murray boys. They'll be traveling to Peach. They'll be hosting.
So they'll be hosting. So North Murray, right before commercial break, North Murray comes in versus Peach County tomorrow on the 19th, which is Wednesday. No, tomorrow actually. At 6 p.m.
Yes.
North Murray comes in with a 13-4 record, number 7 in Class 3A. Peach County's coming in with a 9-9-1 record. And with that, we go to
I was going to say, get over and get yourself a view of Fort Mountain and watch some good soccer.
With that, we're going to commercial break.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary Seller's Assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit praychiro.com today.
And welcome back. And now we are back, and this is the Roy segment, meaning the Dalton segment. But first of all, we had, there was a doubleheader at Harmon Field. You had Dalton girls versus River Ridge, and then you had Dalton boys play the nightcap. But I want to touch base on the Dalton girls game a little bit. We don't have footage, but Dalton girls ended up losing that game 2-0. So it ends their season, but the girls had a spectacular season. They came out back-to-back.
Hats off to Lady Catamounts. Great season. Let's not forget they played Northwest twice and had results against them both times. So
played Southeast.
Played Southeast, yeah. So great season locally. Like you said, right? We know good and well like River Ridge was they're a fourth seed, but like we discussed, throw these seeds out in a lot of cases. These are some tough regions.
If you were there and you saw that game in person, let's just look. You looked at them. Honestly, it looked like River Ridge was like a college team, and you could tell that the Lady Catamounts was like a high school, maybe even like a middle school team, because
just a size difference.
Size difference. I'm talking about.
What y'all feeding them girls down there?
The size difference, and not only that. I did chat up with Coach Almodovar, on this after the game, but their technical skills, like all the girls for River Ridge, like. They were doing 1v1 triangles. They were doing, it was just stuff that some of these teams haven't got up to there yet.
Well, we've talked about that before, right? There are 9 other months out of the season for training to occur, and we've talked about how, there has been club soccer in the Atlanta area at the girls level for 20 plus, going back to the 90s at a very high level. So this is
a lot of those girls, and you could tell, Roy, I don't know if you saw something, you could tell the skill level is totally different. Dawn put up a hard fight. They came out there, they tried their best.
2-0 is a super respectable score.
They had some chances. Just keeper made some outstanding saves. Yes. Very athletic goalkeeper. It's just in the end when you come up with those teams that I said it this way, and I'm a Southeast person. Like that team would have beaten Southeast girls, and I hate to say it, but Amanda Moore, I think they would have beat the Northwest girls as well. It was just they were that well. I've seen Northwest play. They were just very skilled. And they just kept attacking. I felt like it was watching a Dalton boys game because the girls, like, as soon as Rivers got the ball, boom, they were going right back. Yeah. They were just.
Once again, this is life in 6A. There's no cookies, no cupcakes in 6A.
No, there's
That's
no
not how
cupcakes in 6A. Every one you're going to play is a tough game. So congratulations to the Lady Catamounts, on a great season.
Absolutely.
Nothing to hang your head down. You're back-to-back state region champs. Obviously I know the goal is to get that three-peat next year and keep an advance out of that. They'll be going down to 5A next year, so maybe it gets a little bit easier, but they're still in a tough region.
Yeah.
And Roy, this is your segment right now. This is your
Take it away.
Take it away. We got actually highlights and stuff, so I don't know if you want to talk about the game and then lead into the highlights.
Yeah, let's go. It was a good night. They moved the game. We played on Thursday. Here we go, right off the bat. Again, we've said these names before. When you got Fabian, you got Fed. There goes Fabian with the goal. Again, you're going to hear Yair's name. You're going to hear Fabian, Pablo, Danny. All these names, these guys set up, and they score. You got these big old tall guys. Dalton was flat-footed.
Did you feel that was against the run of play?
Yeah. And you're going to hear Coach Chiefs talk about it in a few minutes. Again, Yair. How many times we've seen him step on the ball and then just turn it to the side?
A little dipper, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's always going to do that. So
2-1. Dalton came out. They dominated. They were control possession first half. I mean, it could have been Centennial just came back on a run and play, scored there. And then here you're going to see the tying goal again.
I'm thinking at this time it's kind of like Dalton's flat. I just don't think that they had that killer mentality yet right now, and it's going to help them out going forward, where they know they can't just let a team just hang in there. You got to take them out.
Is this an extra time here?
Extra time. This should be the game winner.
We got about 4 minutes left, and boom.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you, that play was opened up a couple times. It's just they couldn't concentrate and get it right. And I'm going to tell you, I was up in the stands, and that's probably where my voice is out still. We were just going crazy.
And then you got an interview with Coach Chiefs right after the game.
Yes, I did.
Your first interview of the year, finally.
Yes, I did.
Way to get that playoff.
So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and run into that interview with Roy had with Coach Chiefs.
All right. Welcome back to Monday Night Football. I'm here with Coach Chiefs. We just finished the game Thursday night against Centennial on the first round. Coach Chiefs, tell us what happened in the game.
Well, we got the win, 3-2. Had to take it into overtime. We played good. We controlled the ball, passed the ball, especially first half. We dominated the possession, created a lot of chances, and we got a goal. And we continued to attack, made a lot of good chances, and took shots, just didn't manage to get another one in. Going to halftime with a 1-goal lead. We talked about our plan to come out the second half, and we didn't follow the plan at all. We came out flat, like a bunch of zombies, and just stood around and watched them play, and they got a goal. So once they got a goal, kind of woke us up. We had to fight to come back and get into it. And we took over the game again, started creating chances. We got a goal. And then kind of the same thing happened. Against the run of play, they go down there and they get across and finish a shot. Now it's tied up 2-2. We go to overtime. And luckily in overtime, we were still attacking. We were still going at them.
Let me ask you this, Coach Chiefs. A lot of people out there is going to say, well, you know what? Y'all are number 1 ranked. They're number 4. Tell me about that level of play.
All right, well, first of all, when you're comparing teams like that never have the same opponents, all the comparisons are relative. You can say they beat that team, we beat this team, but we didn't play the same teams. Their region is strong. The level of competition that's in 6A soccer is extremely high. The quality of teams is incredible. And that to me was the best team we've seen all season. And
I agree with you there. Let me ask you another question. Since we talked about that level of play, what about this fan support that you've generated out here, and that just spark of energy?
Oh yeah, the boost of energy from the fans. No school for soccer has the fan base that Dalton Catamounts have. And wherever we go, our games make the biggest crowds for people, make the biggest gates for people. There's people who want to play it just because they know we'll get a gate out of it. But our fans, there's nothing like it. I don't care where you go, there's nothing like it. And for us to be out here playing at this tough 6A level, this high competition, it's really important for us to have that fan base.
Well, I just want to thank you, Coach Chief, for an awesome game. I tell you, from me as a fan, I'm just so proud of you guys. I wish you all the luck on the next round. Thank you, Coach Chiefs. And with that, we'll come back to you. Thank you.
Well, that was a great interview, but with that, we got to go to commercial break.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit praychiro.com today.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary Seller's Assurance Program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. Todd, I know you wanted to follow up a little bit. I know we got some Northwest girls, and then this is going to be the Northwest Southeast. But we did want to discuss a little bit what Coach Chief said there on the regions.
Yeah.
That they are disparate because for you guys that don't know, Georgia is classified in regions. So you got Class A all the way to 7A. Single A to 4A is pretty much the state of Georgia. 5A, 6A, 7A is anything that's within a 60 to 80 mile radius of Atlanta. So
Probably, yeah. I mean, you're talking about schools with what, maybe like well over 1,000, and maybe even pushing close to 3,000 students,
Yes.
depending on the classification. So you're talking about picking 11 players out of a population of 2,500 students versus 11 players out of a population of maybe like
1,200 students.
Yeah, 1,200 or even 600 to 800.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it, those South Georgia teams aren't their sport more is football,
That's what they're known for.
not
And the baseball.
FUTBL, but FOOTBOLL, because
Yeah,
we
so-
know what they do in the state
it's
in
like
football.
it's like he said, there is a difference, and we're about to get to some score lines here. So we're going to talk about the Northwest girls and the Southeast girls. So Northwest and Southeast, between the boys and the girls, collectively took on Fayette County and Hampton.
Yep.
And collectively, between the boys and the girls, beat those other two schools 39-1. So that was 3 10-0s and a 9-1 score line, and that kind of just shows you some of the disparity. Does it show the dominance of Northwest and Southeast? Yes, it does, but it also shows that there can be a big disparity in talent.
And just let's know that the 10-0 for the Northwest girls was done in the first half.
That was a first half score. I went by there, and I had to be in Cleveland by 7 o'clock. That was not an issue. I was gone at halftime.
And the Southeast girls won 9-1. I think they had a lot of bench players playing in there, but
Yeah, that was Northwest did too. They put their bench in the first half, and it still ended up being a mercy by halftime. So
it's just to show you that it doesn't matter if you're a 1 seed, 2 seed, depending on the region you're coming with.
Yes.
And historically, Roy, you go back the last 5 years, Dalton has always had a tough tough first round matchup.
Yes, always.
Because they're either playing like an Alpharetta or something like
Yeah.
that is going to put them on their heels. So let's just. Some people thought it was going to be a blowout, or maybe thought it was, but it's a little different caliber. We respect that and understand that. So
well, speaking of that, I talked to Amanda Moore after the Northwest game to kind of talk about what do you get out of a 10-0 win, and here's the interview. All right, you'll have to forgive. There might be a little bit of wind noise going on. This is Todd from Bruin Stadium in Tunnel Hill with Coach Moore. Coach Moore, your girls just put in a mercy rule by halftime. Not a good contest on the field. What do you look to get out of a game like this? What are the positives?
Just get my young girls in a playoff game and getting them some confidence in a playoff game. And I think they had great confidence. I mean, Yuli was taking shots from the midfield. Jamie Blair's playing out the straight pass, was stepped in at Sammy's spot. She was making some good balls through down the line, and just trying to not get anybody hurt in the games is what we're looking for.
So how do you get your girls to kind of, if you will, adjust their perspective when you're probably going to be playing a much tougher opponent next week?
Just go in knowing that every time you advance, it gets harder and harder. So that mentality has to be the same as it was all season, that we're trying to prove something and we're trying to be the best team in the state.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Once again, that's 10-0 in the first state playoff game of the year. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
All right, then when we're back, yeah, we make cracks like during breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
So thanks to Coach Moore for doing that interview with me. And my bad. Obviously, I'm not a professional cameraman, and I probably should have tested the audio on that. But anyway. But
that kind of gives you an idea of all the wind that was in the play.
It was coming around pretty good. But so, when you play these games and in the first, man, it's such a mixed bag in the first round too, and we have like all these lopsided score lines. I mean, to me, the whole idea is like get in, get out.
Yep.
No injuries.
You see, my thing is that first round game is always that 1 week, and then the next week you're going to play one game if you make it to that next one. And then that other week, that's when you play the 2 games, and that's where it's going to get harder.
It's a strange format.
It's just a wild, I didn't do it, but somebody smart made it.
But let's just look. So Northwest advances. They go on to play in the second round versus Bainbridge. So they go down to Kirby Smart's hometown. Go Dogs. That's why I'm wearing the shirt today.
But not go Bainbridge.
Bainbridge. Just go Dogs. Because, Kirby Smart's from Bainbridge. If you watch sports, you should know that. I mean, it's a given.
It's Georgia.
Northwest coming in with a 13-3 record, number 3 in Class 4A. Going down to Bainbridge, who's playing at 12-4. That game will be on Wednesday at 4:30. So Bainbridge is actually going to have to come all the way up here. That's a long
That's
drive.
the value of the number 1 seed.
Yes.
And then Southeast, we don't have highlights, but Southeast, they went out and they won 9-1. I'm pretty sure they probably could have mercy ruled them as well.
Yeah.
They played Fayette County.
Fayette County. Yeah, it was the Fayette-Hampton combo.
I'm kind of shocked because, Fayette County, I thought a little Atlanta suburb, I thought they may have a little bit of soccer there. But they advanced.
They did have a little bit.
A little. Yeah.
We'll go. So Southeast advances. They're going to go play Islands. Y'all know where Islands is at?
Islands in the stream. No.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
So
That's down in Savannah, Georgia. So
Never do that again.
Southeast, as they finished 3rd in the region, now they got to make that long drive down south. They come in with a 14-2-2 record. They're coming in at number 7 in the state in Class 4A, going against an Islands team that finished number 1 in region with a 10-8 overall record. So if you look at this, I'm feeling Southeast should advance. I'm feeling like maybe Northwest, but this is the playoffs. We're not even gonna throw those scores out.
We don't know where those losses came from. So they may be well-deserved losses against big teams. We don't know. So every game you got to go out there and play your game at your intensity because it's a mixed bag. I mean, I don't even know how much some of the coaches know about their opponent. It's so difficult to do.
Yeah.
I mean, we struggle to get highlights from teams right here in our town.
And with that, we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're going to have discuss upcoming games, and then we're going to discuss a little bit Northwest boys, Southeast, blowout wins. But, we got to talk about something. So let's go to that commercial break.
Hi, I'm Francisco with Paniagua Auto Mall, inviting you to come and see our great selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Our wide selections change very quickly, and we have one of our best sources to find your perfect car, truck, or SUV. We offer easy financing and can help you establish your credit. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Dalton and Cleveland. Look no further, Paniagua Auto has the car, SUV, or truck you need.
Come see us or check us out online. Paniagua Auto Mall, where your dreams are driven.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary Seller's Assurance program. to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Oh yeah, baby.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. Sorry, we were talking.
We need to quit talking into these segments.
Well, we were talking about, if you don't know, what were we talking about, guys?
We were talking about the newspaper.
The
New York Times article that came out last week. We were aware that the New York Times came in the game. Roy got hit up. Just give you a quick context before we go with this. Roy got hit up by the journalist the day of the Southeast game as we're walking in. He says, hey, they're coming down. I asked the guy, hey, why you choose this game? He said he wanted to do a story about soccer in Atlanta, but the guy said, you don't need to do soccer in Atlanta. You need to go to Dalton, Georgia. Up there's where you need to go, and you need to go to this game right here.
Yes.
The Dalton Southeast game. That's why he came up here, and that's why he was there.
Yes.
We were very fortunate, and we do appreciate that article putting good light, not only on the Dalton and Whitfield County community as a whole, but just focusing on how everything's changed. But Todd, this is your segment as well. This is well, but first of all, let's go to the upcoming highlights, upcoming games. Let's touch this all over again. Todd.
Oh, back to me. I have not got my glasses yet. Here we go. All right, so tonight, as we speak, hopefully Cola Creek is already up on
They're 20
Jackson.
minutes in the game from my...
Yeah, so I'm going to predict that score is already 3-0 Creek. Let's see, Tuesday, tomorrow, Dalton Academy boys. The Fighting Ruries are going to take on Lanier County. That's at home, so get out and support. North Murray boys versus Peach County. Go catch the view over at North Murray. And then Cola Creek boys versus Morgan County. That game is going to be on the road for Creek. And then on Wednesday, Southeast girls versus Islands, 3 p.m. away. Northwest girls host Bainbridge. That's at 4:30. Dalton boys will host Lakeside Evans. And then on Thursday, Southeast boys versus Cairo at 5:30. And then Northwest versus Thomasville County. That is all the way down south. So there's going to be some teams traveling. And I want to say this right now. If you support soccer in this community, I'll just go a little bit further to pull in some more people. If you support soccer in this community and you see one of those teams that were up there and you see that they're going to be traveling to an away game, especially like a Northwest, it's going to be all the way down to South Georgia, chances are they need some financial support, okay? So if you can spare your $10 mocha choco latte or whatever it is, if you can spare one of those days and you can kick it to the school to help, buy some dinner on the way down or on the way back, hey, do that, all right? If you can support more, if you're maybe if you're somebody else in town that's been blessed and you can throw $1,000 at one of these programs to get them down and back, step up to the plate and do that. Now's the time to do it, okay? Going back to the Northwest and Southeast, once again, it was the same matchup, right? You had Northwest.
Combined score of what?
20-0. Both of them mercy ruled.
Southeast played Hampton, Northwest played Fayette County. So
and the same way, I thought that Fayette County would at least put up a fight, but Northwest looked crisp. The passing was there. They looked like they were ready to play. All you can do is play the team that's in front of you. Same for Southeast. You don't pick the game, and so both teams put them to the sword.
Southeast came out. They ended the game. I think 20 minutes left in the second half. They mercied them after. They scored the 10th goal with 20-something minutes. Freshman Jonah Hernandez, ended up with 5 goals in that game. He's from my understanding, he is 3 off from the freshman record at Southeast. Freshman record is 24. Currently at 21.
My other understanding is he's not even playing in his natural position.
He's not playing his natural position.
No, he's not. And I tell you, if there's a player to watch out for that guy.
So, and let's compare. I want to make comparisons because Dalton played a tough game. Like I said, Dalton played Centennial. Centennial's forward, Nickerson.
Yeah.
Sophomore, was a beast. It was giving him trouble.
He was just a big boy. I mean, he was fast and a big boy, too.
And he could stay on the ball and just, go run past him. But guess what? He's done.
Yep.
Landing United Youth Academy's already got him. So that was his last game for Centennial.
And that just shows you in regards to Dalton's defense how they held up a top prospect like that. I mean, it just shows you any kind of forward, any kind of opponent they get, they're going to step up to the plate.
Yeah. So, but anybody that's very, he's very aggressive and obviously so. But like I said, hopefully Jonathan gets his record. Shout out to, compa, he's from El Rancho down in Chihuahua, Mexico. So doing us proud, us cheesemakers proud.
Well, going back to Northwest, it's kind of going to be a similar thing that I had with Coach Moore. Talked to Coach Isa Gutierrez right after the game, and to kind of get his takeaways from kind of a blowout win. All right, so I'm joined by Coach Isa Gutierrez just after the Northwest 10-0 drubbing of Fayette County. Hey, Coach, you don't get to pick who you play in the playoffs,
right.
And obviously it wasn't much contest tonight.
Right.
What did you look to get out of a game like that?
I think the most important part is we came off of pretty tough loss to Baylor last week, 3-1, and we wanted to get some good touches in and get some momentum going back our way. Because like I said, it's back-to-back losses. It doesn't feel good, and so we wanted to get some momentum going back our way. I think we did it just tonight.
And the chemistry looked good out on the field. Were you pleased with the effort in spite of the scoreline?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, ultimately as well, we got a lot of fresh faces in there because, at the end of the day, they never know when their name's going to be called. And we try to put in everybody to play today, and they did well. Whenever that stuff was going on, we were coming in hot. So.
And going into next week, you know that your opponent's probably going to be much tougher. How do you adjust that mindset moving into next week?
We just have to adjust to that. I guess the long travel. Ultimately, I think we're going to be playing Thomas County Central down in Thomasville, about 5 hours away, so it'll be an adjustment there, and then hopefully, like I said, it'll be an adjustment on the ride, getting the guys motivated throughout the entire day, and so forth. But we'll make the adjustments.
All right, thanks for joining us.
Of course.
All right, thank you to Coach Isa Gutierrez for giving me a couple of minutes after the game there. Of course, once again, they're going to be traveling all the way down to the south end of Georgia to take on Thomasville County. Wish them all the best. And remember, hey, if you got a team, you see a team that's on the road, chances are that program needs some financial support. So send them a few dollars.
And with that, we're going to go to commercial break. And when we come back, we'll discuss a little bit more soccer, North Murray Creek and Murray County boys.
Hi, I'm Francisco with Paniagua Auto Mall, inviting you to come and see our great selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Our wide selections change very quickly, and we have one of our best sources to find your perfect car, truck, or SUV. We offer easy financing and can help you establish your credit. We have 2 locations to serve you, one in Dalton and Cleveland. Look no further, Paniagua Auto has the car, SUV, or truck you need.
Come see us or check us out online. Paniagua Auto Mall, where your dreams are driven.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Oh yeah, baby.
And welcome back to Monday Night Football. Before we get sidetracked here, first of all, let's give out some props.
We get sidetracked.
First of all, we're gonna give out very props to Chanel Ibarra, the Dalton Academy goalkeeper.
Lady Pumas. All right, so here's the stat that Coach Okobo sent me. 336 saves in 14 games over 1,100 minutes.
That puts her number 1
in the country
for saves.
Okay, Coach Okobo, what we need is a saves montage. I don't know. Is there any way to get all those saves in one montage in under a minute? I'm not sure. But if you can do it, I'd like to see it.
We may give you 2 minutes. But we just want to give you guys a shout out.
Absolutely.
That it was on Max Preps. There's definitely.
And congratulations on completing your first full season at Dalton Academy. Hey, I think they had 2 wins on the year. Yeah. I think that's 2 more wins than I had my senior year. So good job.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But then again, I wasn't playing like cupcakes like Southeast and Dalton. We were actually having to go to Atlanta and play Harrison.
Man. Yeah, because you're right. You guys have moved up to 4A.
And 4A was the biggest classification at that time. Those were not good times, my friends.
True.
Not good times.
That is right.
We didn't have a Nico Cunha playing for us. So,
True.
So what else? You got some other superlatives?
That's not only superlatives. So I guess we can go on and talk about.
Well, we got the North Murray girls. They put up a valiant fight.
They won. Oh, sorry, North Murray. Yeah.
North Murray girls. They made it first time ever in school history. Make it to the state. So hey, props on that because first time ever in the history. What's been built for 10 years now?
I'd say about 10,
15.
yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach Ambrose. Great run this year.
Coming through.
Ran into a massive opponent in Oconee County.
Oconee County ain't no joke.
No, they're not. I think they're always ranked in state, powerhouse of a program. So no shame in that loss.
I think they were semifinals last year, if I'm not mistaken. So 8-0 win.
I always get Oconee and North Oconee confused.
If you guys don't know, it's in the Athens area, so
it's over there.
That's why they're pretty good.
Side of the mountain.
Then you had Coahulla Creek girls coming out victorious.
Hey, so whoever streamed this game on Instagram, thank you, because I sit there and watched it with my new space internet. Anyway, it was great. So they go ahead. I think they went ahead 1-0, and then East Jackson came back and tied it up. But then, with about 20 minutes left, Coahulla Creek dodges a couple of bullets, and then one of Creek's really star players and goal scorers, Natalie Brito, she starts having a lot of issues with cramps. I did not know this. Pull out the mustard packs. Did you guys know that mustard was a treat almost instant for cramps? Yeah, so I had to do some research on this.
No, for real?
It's legit. Google it, kids. Mustard packs, cramps.
Why aren't more schools doing mustard then?
I don't know. But anyway, so she gets back.
So this is coming from you.
I had to look it up.
Did you ask some of your doctor friends?
I did not ask my doctor friends, but I looked it up and it's a legit thing. So anyway, probably within about 5 minutes of the mustard packs, she's back in the game after thinking she wasn't going to go back in, delivers the assist for the game-winning goal. Creek wins 2-1, moving on to the next round.
Wow.
So kudos to you guys. Way to stick it out, Natalie Brito, and get back in the game. I was messaging on Instagram that it was important you get back in there. So,
and they play, and Creek, as we mentioned, as we're filming, they're playing right now against Jackson. Jackson's coming in with a 16-2-1 record, 4th in 3A for girls. So I'm hoping Creek gets it, but that is a tough matchup.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if they go in, it's official. If they go in, they take out East Jackson and Jackson.
And they win the Jackson
That's right.
State Championship.
Well, Jackson County has to be known as Creek County for the next year. It's only fair.
And Roy, Murray County boys, what do you think there? They didn't make it through. They lost to
that was Oconee
County.
Yeah.
What was it, 6-0?
Yeah. Marco Bergano, Coach Bergano's done a great job over there this year. And that's a tough way. I mean, when you come out of a 4 seed, you're going to draw a big dog, and that's what happened. So kudos to you guys on a great year, making the playoffs again. And look forward to seeing what they come back with next year.
And you got to look all that adversity that program had to go through. to
Yeah,
get where
hopefully
they
you'll
are.
have
A practice field.
Practice field next
Yeah,
year.
so, you know, it's just a stepping stone to get to that next level. You're not just going to make it overnight. You've got to have your tough losses. You just got to take them, and you've got to build, and you got to find out what you did wrong or what we could have changed, and then go to the next level.
And, I mean, look, Murray County, I'm putting it out there. There should be no reason why you can't get the funding for some fields. Billy Napier, coach of the University of Florida, I'm pretty sure he's getting about $4.5–5 million a year. I think he may be able to throw 100, 200,000 your way as some charitable contributions. So you guys need to be reaching out to that. I mean, I'm just putting it out there. There should be no reason. Let's go. Get it. Get your boys set up and your girls set up.
I didn't say it, but I support it.
I mean,
look, we just, bottom line, we just want to see top facilities at all these schools. We don't want facilities or anything else to ever be an issue. I was part of the first class in '96 to be allowed to play soccer on the Northwest football field. Before that, we had been relegated to the outskirts, to the field with no lights, and so it's been a slow progression. And that's just where we're at. And when we say stuff like this, just know we're coming from a good place. Yeah. Here we are, over in Whitfield County, like blessed, and here you got these new turf fields going up, full-size
FIFA fields.
So it's a work, and that did not happen overnight, right?
No, it did not.
So we just want top facilities.
Top facilities, like Todd said, Ritter, when I played the Southeast from '95 to '98, we were playing on the practice fields. We finally got in to Hogan Stadium, aka Raiders Stadium, I think my sophomore year. But other than that, we were having to practice on practice fields. Roy, on the other hand, I think he had a little cushion. If I'm not mistaken, every game he's ever played was at Harmon Field.
Well, you got to figure whenever Chiefs came in my sophomore year, he changed it around. I mean, it did.
Was your freshman, did you play at Harmon Field?
No. When Chiefs came in, it made the difference in regards to the whole setup of everything. It doesn't happen overnight, but it just takes that one person.
I'll go one further. My junior year, we played Dalton High. We played you guys. I remember you being on the team at Westside Middle School. That's where we were playing at. So, and believe me when I tell you,
Rocket Stadium.
That's right. When you pass the ball across the ground, it was like a pinball machine hitting the clumps of grass. So yeah, we came a long way, and I'm proud of it. But at the same time, there's some other facilities and other schools that need to be brought up to standard.
True.
Man, I'm here for it.
And let's go. Like I said, Dalton stepped up. Dalton Whitfield County with the Splots. Roy didn't believe it early in the year. He said, I'm not going to say anything until I believe it. Now you got Dalton Academy. You got the two fields coming up at Heritage Point. You have Riverbend Park that's done. So, Roy, are you a believer now?
I drank the Kool-Aid. I'll drink the Kool-Aid now.
All right.
I believe it.
Hey, but, booster clubs matter, okay? And we may talk about this another time, but booster clubs matter, getting in. Don't complain about something if you're not willing to get in there and do the work to get the funds, all right?
Exactly.
So it's easy to complain, I know. It's a lot harder to get in there and make it happen.
True that.
And with that, we're going to a commercial break.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? And what would it be like? With today's home values, this is the perfect time to sell and make those dreams real. When you work with a world-class agent at Coldwell Banker, you benefit from trusted guidance and our revolutionary seller's assurance program to make your home sale more rewarding than ever. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams.
Pray Chiropractic, Dalton's premier chiropractic office, has the most advanced treatments to get you out of pain fast. Pray Chiropractic provides expert chiropractic care, computerized spinal decompression therapy, and now offers the area's only 40-watt deep tissue laser for maximum relief. Now open 7 days a week, and walk-ins are always welcome. If pain is holding you back, Pray Chiropractic can help. For a limited time, take advantage of Pray Chiropractic's exclusive new patient offer. Visit PrayChiro.com today.
And welcome back. You know, let me just issue an apology. Todd said I should have went all Billy Napier, but look, I mean, come on. He's a public figure. He's got money. He's a Murray County alum. I think he should be able to, chop off $200,000 donation.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, he might get a kicker out of it. You know what I mean? It could happen.
You never know. I didn't. Nice crossover.
It could happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If you build it, they will come.
So, boys, I know this is our last segment, second round. What are we looking at here? I mean, is there any games here that may surprise you, or is there a game that people like, oh, that game's going to be a little closer than what you may think? I'm already spotting one, but I'm going to let Roy go on his, but I'm already.
I'll give you two because I can't just give you one. All right, so.
One's going to be Dalton.
Well, okay, let's go with the given. Okay, so the Dalton, Lakeside Evans. You know, I don't know what to think of them. I really haven't seen any of their videos. You know, I would like to see what they got. So the good thing is, hopefully we'll have that 12th man out there on the field, so we'll be able to support our team, and, you know, they can bring their game. They can take it to the next level. That's what I'm looking for in regard to them. And my number two is the Dalton Academy. Again, I like what Rory is doing over there, and I like how when we went there, we saw that they had a nice little crowd there. Yeah. Hopefully the community goes and support them. And they had tacos, nice little setup. So hopefully the community goes out there and supports that team and takes them to the next level too.
What about you, Todd?
So I guess what I'm looking at is Northwest, the boys, and I'm going to go with this one because it's tricky, right? No matter, Thomasville on paper, they have an outstanding record, right? But we have no idea how tough that schedule is. Yeah. So it's such a tricky thing. Like, we know who Northwest has played. We can look at those losses to Dalton, to Baylor, to Rome. Like, those are Southeast. I mean, those are all, like, very respected opponents. Yes. Like, I have no idea what Thomasville. The equalizer for me is the travel. It is so difficult to go that far and play. Even a team that might not be as good as you are, that's a lot to overcome. There's the excitement. I know they're going to be out of school both days. So that one to me is, I really don't know how to read it.
True.
It's probably, for me, the closest matchup I see. I'm like Roy. I'm going on that Lakeside game. Evans is out of, it's from the Augusta area. They normally put out some good teams. Greenbrier that had in the past have given Dalton a little, they've given them a competition. So any Lakeside team, anything that has Lakeside in it, whether it's Lakeside to Cab, that's going to be tough. In reality, I think Dalton Academy, they're playing Lanier 6-7-1. Looking on paper, should be a win. North Murray, 13-4 versus Peach County should be a win. South Georgia team. Creek, Morgan County, that one's a little bit different because Morgan County, they played them last year. Southeast versus the Syrup Makers. South Georgia team again. I mean, it's Cairo, the Syrup Makers.
Yeah.
This is my point is that the team now have to establish who they are, and they've got to go in there with the presence of their team and their name, and they have to go up in there and capitalize. Doesn't matter who's in front of you, but you just got to go out there and beat them.
And by the way, we've talked about Dalton this year, and with Lakeside coming up, we've talked about Dalton. Here's the thing, and what have we seen from Dalton this year though? A resiliency, right? And we saw the resiliency again last Friday night, where they get taken into extra time 2-2, right? You go into 2-2, anything can happen, stray shot, but they didn't. They didn't freak out. They persevered, and they got the win, which is what you have to do. Yep. So I look for that to be a nice stepping stone for them to the next round.
And with that, like I said, hopefully all the great teams come out. Like I said, we got 9 games this week. Hopefully they all come out victorious. And with that, we end this show. See you next week.